Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to do a haul video. I have bought lots of perfumes over the past, the past 3-4 months that I did not ever haul. And so I'm going to do that now. Now you may have seen some of the fragrances on my fragrance tray. And I said I was going to get back to them and haul them or do a full video of them. And that has not happened either. So right now, I'm just going to haul them and talk about them a little bit. If I've actually worn them, I'll let you know then. Okay. So I'm going to start with this one because I couldn't get out this package, so I didn't take it back, put it back in there. But this is Initio Psychedelic Love. This is like the dust cover that it comes in, and it was hard for me to get it out to put the perfume back in. So this is what the package looks like. So you take it out here. This is the bottle. Pretty package. Has a velvet little pocket that it sits in. It comes with a card. I can't remember if this has the notes on it or not. Okay. No, I think it doesn't. I think it just talks about it. It's pretty. It's with gold writing, but the gold writing is hard to read. Okay, so it says, what if your instincts were inspired by your sense of smell, guiding you towards new adventures? Initio takes fragrances to new heights with enhanced powers that defy the imagination. Wild nature and the science of pheromones fuse deeply together within the formulas, working their magic imperceptibly. Invisible forces to be worn alone or blended together. Initio fragrances stir your instincts. This is where it all begins. Okay, so I didn't know that Initio was one of the perfume houses that encourages you to layer their fragrance. So that's new. I knew Layali did, but I didn't know Initio also encouraged you to layer their fragrances. I'm gonna wipe the bottle off. Got the little fingerprints on there. So it has the plaque in the front. And then it says Initio Psychedelic Love. And labels on the back, on the bottom. And the bottle has like a coating on it that kind of feels like a leather feel or something. It's very comfortable in your hand. It feels nice. And this is a 90 ml. So it feels very nice in your hand. So I am going to spray. I'm going to be smelling like some of everything. So this fragrance, it is so pretty to me. But on initial spray, it reminds me of Black Orchid. Black Orchid. But it's so soft and smooth. Black Orchid can be a bit harsh, but this is so soft and smooth. It has a bit of fluffy airiness to it. I know this has Hedion, and I believe Hedion gives you a sense of like an almond scent. It is sweet, not overly sweet, but it is sweet and pretty. It smells luxurious, rich, opulent. It's so smooth, and it's like a finely blended fragrance. So the notes just come together perfectly. This is a really beautiful scent to me. I know Initio is talked about for rehab, or was it therapy? Oh, yeah, must therapy, something rehab, and atomic rose, side effects. Those are the fragrances that are really popular. Check out Psychedelic Love. I'm starting to hear more and more people talk about it. It seemed like when I decided to buy this, I started hearing more people talking about it. And I was like, oh, okay, so more people are getting into Psychedelic Love, or if they already had it, they're getting back into it. They're pulling that one out. I'm telling y'all, this is pretty. This is really pretty. So I forgot to pull up the notes, so you're just going to get what I think about them. So that's Psychedelic Love. Another one that I ordered, this is an oil. This is Ali Rouge. This is from Swiss Arabian. It has that really pretty flower on the package. Of course, with the Middle Eastern brands, you get that sticker on there. So this is the really pretty bottle. I heard other people talk about it on YouTube. I want to say, I know one of the persons that talked about it is Helen H. I've been enjoying her channel. Well, I've always enjoyed her channel, but it seemed like when I first heard about her or seen her, she was talking a lot about the natural oils and washes and stuff that she used, and cooking. But she talks a lot about fragrances also. So this is a fruity oil. I did try out, I think I wore it once or twice. My intentions for getting that was to layer it with my Bath and Body Works and also my fruity summertime fragrances, or the fragrances that really become musky. I wanted them to stay fresher and pretty with the flower, or not the flower notes, but the fruity notes coming through. And I figured this would add some more fruitiness to it. And it's like, I thought it was going to be louder, but it's a subtle fruity fragrance to it. It just smells fruity, maybe slightly tropical. It's pretty to me. It doesn't have like a sharpness to it, but it's much more subtle than I thought it was going to be. So I will be playing with this more in the summer, probably throwing it on before I go to work to add a little extra oomph to whatever I'm wearing that day. Because now that it's hot, I'll be wearing probably a lot of fresher, airier type fragrances. So I'll add a little fruitiness to it with Layali Rouge. Show the bottle one more time, because after this, all of these boxes pretty much can go. So I also have Love, Don't Be Shy by Killian. So that's the box that it comes in. It's a flatter box. It has a card in here. Now, does this tell me any notes? No, it's just telling me about the Kilian brand. So it says, born into one of France's most illustrious dynasties in fine liqueurs, Killian Hennessy translates sensibility and vision inherited from his ancestors into the realm of perfume. The scents that emanated from the Hennessy cognac cellars of his youth, oak barrels steeped in sugar, alcohol, and wood, influenced Killian Hennessy's key olfactive signature. For Killian Hennessy, perfume is not only a weapon of seduction, but also a symbolic armor. Your Killian perfume is an invitation to seize the day and find freedom in the night. At Kilian, we believe that real luxury should not be disposable. For this reason, we made all of our perfume bottles refillable. The bottle you buy is the bottle you keep for a lifetime. Okay. Okay. So it says he launched the brand in 2007. So I got the original. I did not get the Extrait. I have played with this and worn it. I recently wore it, and I was told that I smelled really good and that they liked that. Now, this is a beautiful, sweet orange blossom scent. I'm sure you heard about it. It's a really pretty bottle. It has a design down the side. I'm sure it means something, but I don't know. But it is really pretty. This is probably a this is a 1.7 ounce eau de parfum. So that's what it looks like. This is very popular on YouTube, and so I don't have to talk much about it, but I like it. I enjoy it. It's very sweet, and as he said, or as I heard someone said, that Killian fragrances are not real loud and projecting. They're meant to be worn closer to the skin. I guess to make people come closer, or when they're in close proximity of the wearer, they get this beautiful whiff or smell that's emanating from the person. And that's what you're getting with Killian Love, Don't Be Shy. It's very pretty. And of course, I told him that's supposed to be the fragrance that Rihanna used to wear. So this is also a nice, I like the way this package is. It's nice. It has the foam in there. If the bottle fits in there very snugly. But it's a little bit more minimal than the Middle Eastern brands, or some of the Middle Eastern brands, because it's still compact. So I like that. I think, I'm not sure. This one I'm going to show because I've been layering it with lots of things. I think this is a beautiful layering fragrance, and it smells similar to Love, Don't Be Shy. Much more inexpensive. So this one I would use for lots of layering, and Love, Don't Be Shy, I would wear it more like with my body care and by itself. So I don't remember if I hauled this, but I know I've spoke about it before because it's been on my fragrance tray. This is Latifah's Ansaam Gold. This is the Latifah Pride, a Latifah Pride perfume. This is 100 ml, beautiful packaging, comes like this. The packaging is opulent, very pretty. It had some cards in here that I took out. Very heavy bottle. Cap fits snugly. Cap has some weight to it. And like I said, this is very similar to Love Don't Be Shy. This is supposed to have some raspberry in here and maybe some other fruits as well as orange blossom. It's just pretty. It has that marshmallow, airy, creamy scent to it. If you like Love Don't Be Shy or Ariana by Parfums de Marly, you will love this. Because it's only, well, it might have went more, it might be more expensive now. But I think I spent like 31 something for it. Beautiful. Beautiful. You don't have to worry about being light with the sprays. Go ahead and use it because it's inexpensive. Like I said, it may have gone up a little bit more, but this right here is a beautiful bottle and a beautiful fragrance. And yes, to me, to my nose, in my opinion, it smells very similar to Love Don't Be Shy and Rihanna. And or, because those smell similar. Ooh, yes. I'm loving this. So that is money well spent. It smells good. It looks good. It layers beautifully. Just a really pretty fragrance. Okay. So now this is Floral Street. This is my only fragrance from Floral Street. It says Wonderland Peony, a light, fruity floral fragrance for the delicate, dreamy, radiant, and thoughtful. Now, this fragrance, I have not given it a full wear. I have sprayed it. This is how the packaging comes. Oh, wait a minute. So, this is like a dust cover that they have, and they secure it with this band. And so when you open it, it has a cover on there. I think this is all sustainable packaging, and it sits in here like that, which is very pretty. It's like a cardboard. Yeah. So I think this is all sustainable. And this is your fragrance. It has a very small cap that fits right over the atomizer. And it says Floral Street, Wonderland, Peony. The packaging in the back through the juice almost looks 3D. It's very pretty. And then the painting is also on the back of the packaging, which I guess is the peony flower. And this one is quite light and pretty. Oh, that's a nice atomizer, y'all. I like that. Kind of like Kayali's atomizer. Very fine mist. Now, the reason why I did blind buy this, the reason why I was so intrigued by this fragrance is because it has a guava note. I was like, I want the guava. I want that tropical scent in my fragrance. This is so pretty. It's a beautiful fruity floral. You smell the juiciness from the guava. You smell the floral from the peony. It might have some rose in here. I'm not sure. It has a effervescentness to it. It's kind of light and bubbly. It just seems fun for the summertime. It's like you have on, of course, a beautiful summer dress, something with some florals on it, or maybe a pretty romper to keep it casual but cute and flirty. Or maybe even some wide-legged pants, not bell bottom, but more of a, like the full leg all the way down with a flowy, lighter material. So when you walk, it just moves with you. Very pretty. This is like, I could put this on at any time. Not offensive. I think it's very crowd pleasing. Daytime, flirty. You just smell good. It even can be like your fresh out of the shower scent in the evening when you're not doing too much. You just want to smell good, smell pretty, look pretty. Put on some loungewear or something very comfortable but cute. Very relaxing. Floral Street Wonderland Peony. I have not given it a full wear, but I do like the way it smells. And like it says, it has a floral in there, but it is a fruity, juicy floral. Excited to wear this. That smells good. I think that's gonna smell just beautiful in the summertime. And I have been seeing people talk about that one on YouTube, and they said that it's exciting to wear. Next, I'm going to pull out this Mancera Wild Python. This is the way the box looks. It is a gold box with some embossed pattern. Almost like a maze. So, your Mancera comes in a bag like this. This is Wild Python. Very nice if you want to take the whole bottle with you traveling. So this is what the bottle looks like. It has this pattern on there. Lately, people on YouTube have been talking about their Mancera fragrances, and this is one that came up. And I first heard about this from Lulu. She calls it Wild MF Python. So I already heard that it's like in the packaging does not match the fragrance. No one thinks that it's wild. People love it. So I sprayed it. I have not worn this yet, but I sprayed it on myself. And then, push that down. Then I sprayed it on my boys. Because to me, it smelled slightly masculine. And I've heard men talk about this fragrance, so I can see a man wearing this. When I sprayed it on my boys, they said that it smelled feminine to them. But then when they smelled it again, they was like, oh, okay, so I see why you said that, or why you asked us, did it smell masculine? And they said in the dry down, it smells unisex to them. So they did think a man could wear it. But ultimately, they thought that it was feminine. So, I'm saying all of that to say is when I first sprayed it, it was like, this was not what I was expecting. Because I've heard people talk about it, and they talk about how it's a pretty bubblegum, tuberose. So I was thinking something sweeter. It's a nice fragrance. to me, it smells, and I don't know the notes, it smells like it may have some ginger or something zesty in it. And it seemed like it was missing some sweetness to me. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did. I tried it, spraying it right on top of this, and that kind of didn't give me what I was looking for. But when I sprayed Wild Python and sprayed Ansaam Gold next to it, ooh, magic. Magic. This smells good. And I would imagine if you have something like, what's the girl? Layali Vanilla 28. I don't have that. I suppose if you put a little bit of that next to it, around it, on a different area of your body, and these two smells mixed together, I believe it would smell beautiful. I don't have Layali 28, but now that I'm thinking about it, my new Angel Elixir, which is very vanilla heavy, that may be a beautiful combination. But now that I found this combo, it makes me excited to wear Wild Python, because when I tried it, I was like, I don't know if I want this. This might be something I need to sell. But I'm telling you, that layering combination that I came up with, that is going to smell delicious. And saying as though Mancera fragrances last a long time, I'm happy to have it. But on initial spray, I was doubting it. So, of course, you'll hear about it when I wear it. When I wear it, it'll be on my fragrance tray. So, that's Wild Python. So, if you're going into it thinking that that fragrance is sweet, it's really not. It's more of, I would say, a mature scent. And I would say it's probably something I would have to spray and use a couple of times before I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful by itself. But now that I found this combo, who knows? I may not ever wear it by itself. So, once again, that's Mancera Wild Python. Then, I got this beauty. This is Tenziani Terenzi Halley from the Comments line, or Comment line. This is an extract de Parfum. Let me tell you, this is heavy. Okay, so this is the way that it comes. This box pulls down, make it easier to pull out the main box. Now, this is opulent packaging. I said the Ansaam Gold packaging was opulent, but that's opulent because it was only $31. This was, we ain't going to talk about it. So that has the Tenziani Terenzi emblem, or one of them. And it sits in the bed of satin. Beautiful packaging. They give you some books about the fragrance. This is Halley. Comes in this beautiful, heavy, weighted bottle. Or is it the cap? It's mostly the cap, but the bottle has a nice weight to it. Also, the emblem on the front of the bottle matches the box. The glass is black, but you can see through it. I can see the fragrance moving around up there. I love this bottle. It's very pretty. Has a weighted cap. It's like, it's not quite magnetic, but it sits on there very nicely. This fragrance is so beautiful. this fragrance, it comes out pretty fresh at first, and then you instantly start to get... Now, I did say this fragrance smells to me when it first sprayed out like it's a little bit of a Irish Spring because it has some type of freshness to it. But then that goes away. But, you know, like a little bit of mintiness or something. Maybe it's the fresh note that sticks around. And then the fruits start to come in. This has passion fruit in there. And it has other fruits in there also, but all I remember is the passion fruit. Then you get some beautiful flowers and some musky notes that will come in during the dry down. Halley is a beautiful, opulent is the word of this video, opulent, luxurious smelling spring, summer time fragrance. This fragrance is for the warm weather. If you have a tropical trip planned or some warm weather trip, especially for those people that live in the Midwest, we're always trying to get to somebody's island, somebody's beach, somebody's tropical type weather. This is the fragrance you want to take with you. You're just going to smell divine. I don't know if this has some tuberose in it or not, but I know, I was going to say a lot of his fragrances, besides having passion fruit, he likes sand, but I don't know if this one has sand. He just has he mixes a lot of fruity notes together where you think it's just gonna blow you away with all the fruity sweetness. The way that Palio, Terenzi blend his fragrances, they are pretty, they are sweet, they are fruity, but it has an air of elegance to it. It's just pretty. So if you like fruity, sweet, elegant fragrance, try out Tenziani Terenzi Halley. One more fragrance. Now this one is new, because it just came out and I jumped on the bandwagon to get it. I seen a short from Marcelina. I think that's how you say her name. Marcelina Teresa is her name, I think. Marcella, something like that. Marcella, maybe. Okay, I might be pronouncing your name wrong, girl, but you know who you are. You always have your beautiful natural hair. You always have it up in a bun a lot of times. Lately, I've been seeing you having all that long, luscious hair hanging down, but you usually have it in some kind of bun. And she goes on lots of trips. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She comes out with all of the rare gems, all of the new. And I seen her do a short on this. And I said, if my girls say this is what's for the summer, I'm getting it. And then I seen, who else talked? Helen talked about it yesterday. I said she got to it before I did. But I was in a conference when it came. I was not here to get it. But this is another Lattafa. Is it Lattafa? Girl, you saying it like you know. Yeah, it's Lattafa. Yeah, this is Lattafa. This is Latifah Badèe Sublime. That's the packaging. That's how it looks. It looks like an Initio bottle. I don't know if Initio has red bottles or not, but I don't think this is an Initio dupe. But I don't care what it's duping. This girl smells good. So I didn't read the notes on any of the other, but it do give you a card with the notes. So Very nice packaging, especially for, I want to say it was like $35. Gives you a card with the notes. Very pretty. So, this is, oh, let me show you the spray. Because it has a nice spray on here. It's a beautiful bottle. Has that nice mist. Ooh. So this is what the bottle looks like. Very pretty, and it's heavy. It has a coating on there. It says Lattafa on the back. Let me compare those coatings since I have my Initio bottle here. Feels good. This bottle is a little bit bigger than the Initio bottle. This is 100 ml. I think Initio is like 90. Or is it 100? Yes, 90. But this is pretty. Top is nice and weighted. Bottle is heavy. So enough about the bottle, y'all. This fragrance is so pretty and fresh and fruity and bright. Summertime. This is perfect. This will be your, especially if you don't have a whole lot of fragrances, this could be your go-to spring summer fragrance the whole season. It's pretty and bright in the when you first spray it. I have not, actually I sprayed it last night, but I went to sleep and I don't know what it smelled like when this morning. I did not smell it. So this may be one that needs to sit. It may be one that you might need to top up. But the fragrance is so pretty. It's bright and pretty and fruity. I like it. It has a deeper sweetness to it. We're going to look at the notes. I think it has some plum and some lychee, but I don't know what I'm smelling in the bottom. I like this. It's good. Some vanilla and some patchouli and some moss. And I like patchouli, so I can't say, oh, the patchouli is going to throw me off. So I like patchouli. I like moss. But this is good. I don't smell anything in here that would throw you off, even if you don't like those notes. Now, I can see you being thrown off by Wild Python, maybe. That might throw you off a bit. But this right here, beautiful. Okay, y'all. So that is my haul. I've talked about all of these fragrances just a little bit. And like I said, I wasn't sure if I already had showed this in a haul, but it deserved another show. Y'all, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you all. And let me know if you got any new fragrances that you're excited about in your fragrance collection. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.